I don't care if you've been trying to maim Jeff the Land Shark all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke me on fan with all the decks of dank shit. On my left, oldest Indian in the world, old Ninja.
I think I have the curse of Bast. He doesn't
Mm.
lightly.
Damn. All right.
Strength of the Black Panther has been stripped away.
Mhm.
On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choking people on the threes post chronos.
I'm just living the peaceful life, y'all.
There you go. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
The amount of alcohol I have drank is nothing compared to the alcohol I have not drank.
I mean, in comparison.
In comparison.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm
Happy-
spilling my drink.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Oh
why
yeah,
don't
you
you-
were here last week.
Why don't you tell the audience why you weren't here last week, Prodigy?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, I fell into a void of cyberpunk, goddammit. So I dipped my toe in and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I'll finally start playing this game just a little bit. All of a sudden, it was 11 o'clock at night. I was like, wasn't I supposed to do something last week? Oops.
You
So,
musty mouth.
yeah, I got up to Act 2, though.
All right.
Sorry,
I
y'all.
mean,
Wow.
I'm glad you're playing the game when it's like not buggy now, because like when I was playing it, like,
Yeah.
I got to the point where I was just like this. I got to the point where like it just broke, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm done.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing all those clips of like people falling through the floor and like moving on their own, and the car not working,
And your dick
shooting
flopping
not
out even though
working.
you're wearing pants. Like that was a real bug that I hit. Like your dick would flop
Yep.
out even though you're wearing pants. It was hilarious.
hell?
Yep.
oh, dude, mine was probably worse. My game would crash, and it would delete my cloud saves for every
Yeah.
game.
Oh, fuck.
That
Nah, I
shit
think the
was
dick.
fucked
I think
up.
the dick popping out was probably worse than that.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
pretty hilarious.
you musty mouth after all your sneak dissing on Cyberpunk. It's been 5
Look,
years.
I
and you finally
mean,
figured out. Sneak
Cyberpunk
dissing.
deserved some shade at launch. We all know it. Like they pulled it from fucking PlayStation Store. Don't forget, But I finally decided it was on. I got it on sale with the DLC, and I was like, you know what? Let me try to finally see what's
Damn.
up with it. And I
Damn.
fucking liked it. You know what else convinced me though? That fucking anime was great.
Yeah, it was.
Like
On
legit.
Netflix.
Yeah. So I finally started fucking with it. My bad, y'all.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm glad you're playing it. I went back and I started playing Diablo 4 again, and
Nice.
apparently I haven't played it in so long. There was like a 80 gig update, and like all the gear that I have.
Like a whole game.
How'd you get a thumbs up? That was weird. Who did that? Prodigy got a thumbs up
Mm.
again. Like out of nowhere.
Oh, I see it again.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
don't
Okay.
I don't know.
That's creepy.
Is there somebody else in here? There's only 4 of us. So
I know,
Whatever.
right? Someone crept up in there like solid
Nah,
snake.
Yeah,
someone's
blue.
doing it at the blue now.
no, that's Blue doing
No,
it.
that was me doing it, but
Yeah,
yours showed up as like a floating bubble.
yeah.
Well, there's obviously a ghost in the machine,
It was
motherfucker.
a cum bubble with a thumbs up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Natty.
Diablo 4, like all my gear was legacy gear now. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's like all in red and it's still a good gear, but yeah, I guess they revamped like the whole inventory system and like all this other stuff. So I look forward to like getting back into it and beating the game because I haven't beat it yet.
Oh shit. But did they add actual like content to the campaign?
Oh,
too,
yeah, yeah,
In terms
there's-
of
The whole Vessel of Hatred, there's
Okay.
a whole new class. There's like this, I don't even know how to say it. Like this dude from like the South America, like can like manifest like a jaguar and like a bear and like this crazy like centipede looking thing. It's got like crazy stuff.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you
All right.
like right when I started, it was like, do you want to start a new game as like another character? Because apparently, like the character that I have is like part of the old system, and so it might not even work
Oh.
in like the new stuff. So it's like you can play with this character if you want, but you probably just start over. I was like, oh, I'll go back to my old guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
start from jump.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. I mean, I might have to dip my toe back in a little bit as well.
The only thing I don't
mean,
like is like when I'm
sounds
trying to play solo is that you can't pause the game really. If you pause it, it just like kind of keeps going, and I don't like that.
fun. Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can't like hide behind a tree to stay safe.
I mean, you
What's the
can,
point?
but it's just like, what if something happens and then it's annoying. Like, you should be able to play games like that offline. You know.
Oh, I've been playing
Yeah,
GTA 5. I would talk about going back to old games. Yeah.
you probably have to go to one of those towns in terms of like a safe area, right?
Yeah, but then that's annoying. It's like I just want because then if
Yeah.
you pause it if you just stand there for too long, you get kicked out of the game. So
Ew.
yeah,
I get
Oh
you.
yeah. They don't want you on
I
their
get it.
server, so they kick you out.
yeah, but you shouldn't. I don't
Yep.
want to be on the server. Like just let me be on my own.
Yeah.
And that's going to be we'll get into it in a little bit because of CES, but the whole online only thing, CES showed a lot of cool things, but I think if you're not online, a lot of these graphical improvements in games is not going to exist. Like you're gonna have to be online to like really play a lot of games in the future. But we didn't do our normal thing. Sorry. First in chat is Warrior Fellow. What's going on, fam? And listener of the week is once again Zor. So thanks, man. So yeah,
Good
and then
shit.
like Old Ninja probably got some RPs.
Yeah, I got point out some St. Eyes for Jeff Bonilla. He was an actor, a writer, and a director, and was married to Aubrey Plaza. Bonilla had more than a dozen directing and film credits to his name, and most notably, he made his directorial debut by writing and directing Life After Beth, a zombie comedy starring Aubrey Plaza, and then created an anthology series titled Cinema Toast, which aired on Showtime back in 2021. Yeah, in addition, this also marked the first directorial debut of Harvey Plaza. In addition, he wrote Joshi, The Little Hours, Horse Girl, Spin Me Around, and co-wrote I Heart Huckabees. I can't stand that movie. He frequently worked with Alison Brie and his wife. He unalived himself by hanging on January 3rd at the age of 47.
God damn.
I think a lot of people didn't know that Audrey Plaza was married because I didn't know
Nope.
until this happened.
I
I was
think
like,
we all
"What?
just
She married?"
kind of pretend that somebody hot isn't married. You know, just keeps them
Yeah.
living alive. Like you got a fucking chance or some shit. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, but you never, at least I've never seen her with with another guy that wasn't like a co-star of hers.
So, yeah, so they appeared on several red carpet events. So, and they got married they were together for 15 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's the longest time,
Yeah, long time
especially Hollywood time. That's a long time.
for sure. It's unfortunate.
Damn.
All right, that's it for me.
Is that your
Okay.
last one? Your last RP?
Yeah, that's what I was.
I have some unfortunate news.
Uh-oh.
A person that I went to high school with lost her house in the fire that was in the Palisade fire. So
Oh,
I'm gonna,
shit.
and she's got a GoFundMe going. I think she also wrote for, was it Sons of Anarchy? I'm pretty sure she was a
shit.
writer
Oh,
on
yeah.
there. Yeah, so I'm gonna share out her details for her GoFundMe. But yeah, they lost her. It's the Eaton Canyon fire specifically. But yeah,
Okay.
she lost her house. That fucking sucks. So I'll put it in the chat, then I'll share it on all our platforms, and I'll donate as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
that sucks.
the video and the footage out of the LA area is absolutely devastating, and it really fucking sucks, of course. The other thing I will say is that we are not used to early January fire season. Right? Like,
Nope.
goddamn.
Does
Like,
anybody
we
know what started
Well,
this?
Well, I don't know how it started,
I think
but it's
from
like
the wind.
it's the wind. Yeah, 'cause Santa Ana winds
Yeah.
are they're common-ish for this time of
Mhm.
the year. So, and if there's any kind of fire with those kind of crazy winds, then it spreads really fast. So,
Yep.
I remember the one in 2007 with the same thing, Santa Ana winds when I was down here, and it tore through like it wasn't as big as like the one up there, but it was pretty bad. I remember I had to fly back from Chicago because my house was in danger. I had to evacuate my house, and as I was flying back, I had to fly over like all the fucking destruction. It was crazy because you can see it from the sky, like all the fucking smoke and fires. It was crazy.
Goddamn.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, and Mr. 45 is talking about blaming on Gavin Newsom and laws and stuff like that. It's like, dude, we fucking need help here. Like, fucking most of LA is burning down. You're gonna make a political thing like you always do, but yeah, like there some of the video footage that's coming out. Like, there's like people had to like abandon their cars. Like thousands of cars were abandoned in the middle of the street because they couldn't get out of the area fast enough. So the people had to like leave on fucking foot, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's this weird ugly, disgusting thing where like there'll be a national fucking disaster wherever in the fucking country, or actually wherever in the fucking world. And because it's not necessarily in your neighborhood, some people just don't fucking care and either ridicule, and that's what those people get, and all that other really ugly, disturbing shit. Like when there's a tornado in Arkansas or some fucking hurricane or flooding or whatever the fuck is happening all over the world, it's fucking sad and it's devastating for those people that are experiencing it. Don't be a fucking dick, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's real fucking easy, you know?
Wow, that's why I haven't been on social media recently. That's wild shit. I didn't even know there was a fire until this afternoon.
You know, another one just broke out in Hollywood, up by the Hollywood Hills. I think like literally like 10 minutes before you went live, I saw reports of it.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn.
It's insane. I think they're comparing it to like the Chicago City fire, like in like what was it, like 18 something, and it's like way bigger than that.
Well, yeah, that shit burnt up all of Chicago. But we shall see.
That's fucking terrible.
Dude, there's one video
Yeah.
footage that that was posted where these two guys are inside their house and like their house is literally surrounded by fire. Like it doesn't say if they were able to escape or anything, but it their backyard was in flames. Like it was an inferno in their backyard, and I was like, these guys are stuck. Like there's nowhere they're gonna go. And this video was posted on all different media sites.
Yeah.
It's just quite terrible. Speaking of which, what's up with your boy 45 or 47? What's up with him?
You know what his
invade-
boy.
What's up? Why is he trying to invade Greenland? Or actually, he wants Denmark to annex Greenland so we can have it for some stupid ass reason. There are literally 55,000 people in Greenland.
It's
That's
because
it.
it's because there's resources there, and he's dumb. Like there's resources there, but guess what? They're not ours. So that's the way
Mhm.
sovereign nations work. They're not ours. They're not going to annex, the country. So I don't know. This guy who ran on, no more new wars. I mean, if you're trying to expand our nation, I mean, that's not a great look. So I mean, he's just doing, this is now 4 years, even before the 4 years even started, of his dumb shit again. Him just saying random wacky stuff, for literally no reason, because I think the guy's literally losing his mind, much like Joe Biden did. But Joe Biden couldn't talk very well while he was losing his mind, and this guy still kind of, he can still mostly speak, but it's just the most insane nonsense just to make people forget about the fact that he's not actually going to solve your problems. How does renaming the Gulf of Mexico or annexing Greenland going to lower your prices at the grocery store? Is it going to do that?
Canada to the
Yeah.
U.S.
No, yeah, that's not going to help either. Is it going to lower your gas price? How's it going to help you? Is it going to help anybody in poverty? No, because even if we did happen to like purchase those things, that's out of taxpayer dollars. That we don't need either of those countries. We have our own country. Hey, if you want to make a 51st state, guess what? DC's right fucking there. Puerto Rico's right fucking there.
Yeah.
We got you got a whole bunch. You got Guam. You got a whole bunch of places.
Guam.
Yeah,
you got
there's
Guam, Puerto
tons of
Rico,
territories that they can
Virgin
vote on.
Islands.
Yeah, but let them vote on that if they want to become states, instead of like just throwing out random bullshit and not helping. This is just another masquerade for people to forget that they have actual problems that need to be solved that he is not going to do because he's doing like a shotgun approach of just bullshit.
I'm gonna throw out the quote I usually use from Family Guy. It's basically the Diggum scandal, where the mayor bought like a giant golden Diggum statue just to cover up the fact that like he wasn't for like gay marriage or whatever. But that's basically what Trump does. Like whatever there's an issue, he creates some other like wacky thing, or this happened 4 years ago. It's gonna happen all over again. It's gonna be a bunch of like random ass things, and him making mountains out of molehills. Is that how the saying goes?
Yeah.
Well, the only slight thing that I disagree with you on, Blue, is I don't think it's going to just be a repeat of the 4 years. I think it's going to be so much crazier than the 4 years, given where the House and the Senate are, given the fact that he's fucking older. He's going to be more vindictive about 2020. This is going to be worse than those 2016 through 2020 years in a whole fucking shit ton of ways. And it's going to have long-term effects, not just with the Supreme Court and whatnot. He might put another couple of Supreme Court justices on there as well. Like, it's going to be wide. There's going to be widespread effects for decades to come.
Well, I'll give
I
you.
mean, back to season
Go
2
ahead,
is
go ahead.
like what, a week away. I mean,
It's part
it's already
duh.
going down.
It's Trump
Oh,
season
man.
part duh.
So
Gotta use that
the other thing I
Top
don't,
Gun reference.
the other thing I don't get is like why
Like
he
that.
says Greenland is because of national security reasons. I'm like, no, it isn't. Like they're a sovereign country. Like if Russia came through the U.S. through Greenland, they still have to go through Canada to get to the U.S. Even if they took ships, they still got to go around Canada. That makes no sense. I don't understand. And then the Panama Canal thing, he wants to take it back. I mean, that's not our country. We helped them build it, but now he's shitting all over Jimmy Carter and saying he should never have done it. That should have been us. Like, what the fuck? Let them have it. That's not even our country. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'll give like some small hope. People think it's going to get worse, even though I'm mostly in the same crowd as everybody else. But when it comes to Congress, the House and the Senate are very close as far as like who actually controls it, and they're so close that everybody has to actually literally go to.
Could go to work.
Yeah, they actually have to go to work to vote on
show
things.
up.
And because we have a gentocracy, so many of them are so fucking old and they're falling downstairs and shit, and like being hospitalized, are literally in old folks' homes. That
Yep.
there's a possibility that they don't get shit done because they just literally cannot muster up enough votes from the Republican side. So I have some small hope from Congress that a lot of shit won't get done. At least when I say not a lot of shit's gonna get done, it's good only because that means like batch is not gonna get done either. So it's gonna be nothing. So nothing good, but nothing bad either. So
Yeah, we gonna see. We
Mhm.
gonna see.
I mean, it's already been acting up already, so we gonna
Hey.
see.
is that Lando? Is that the Lando?
The
like
Lando.
Yeah, the guy that I think it's the guy I did jiu-jitsu with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild shit.
Man, we've gone through
Um,
some crazy shit in our lifetime. Like
Mhm.
pandemics and fucking multiple wars and fucking we were on Mars for a little bit when fucking all of California was on fire.
Yeah,
But-
this is a very bad start to 2025. Like this is
Mhm.
it's all we're only 8
yeah,
days
that's
in.
day.
8
We're
days
like
in.
Yeah.
a week and a day. Freaking, wait,
Ooh.
didn't somebody else die this recently?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember.
This is old ninja
You know
territory.
Jimmy Carter? Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
Jimmy
No, no,
Carter?
he died back in December. But no, we had like the bombings, the Louisiana stuff.
Yeah, we talked about that last
Taco
week.
Bell has fucking chicken nuggets. Like, what the hell's going on?
Talk about chicken
That's
nuggets.
weird. Wow, it's all crazy.
Oh my god.
we have security guards making sex tapes for prisoners.
Actually,
you guys
you know
saw
what?
that, right?
I had
I
hold on. I had the Taco Bell chicken nuggets the other like a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I went back to keto. I was like, 'cause I was eating fast food, like not regularly, but kind of semi-regularly, and I was like, all right, dude, you need to fucking calm down. So,
Yep.
Yeah. They were actually they were not that good. So
So,
The truth, the truth
oh,
is
go ahead.
this, though. Hold on. Taco Bell ain't never been good. The only thing that Taco Bell has been is cheap. That's all you can really say about it.
Well, I mean-
you ate it because it was cheap.
I mean, come on, man. Like when we were kids, that shit was good.
But
Like,
it was,
Yeah,
give me like a
Taco Bell
burrito
food is
supreme. I
God's.
was like, this is the
Yeah.
shit.
you
Dude,
ate
even
it.
as a soft
You ate
taco
it
was
because it
bomb.
was there and it was cheap
Yeah.
food. And it. I mean, when you were little, it didn't give you the fucking bubble guts too badly. But as you got older, guess what? You got them bubble guts.
Oh yeah, because
Mhm.
you didn't have that brand new stomach anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, the stomach that was worn with time and Taco Bell fake
Yeah.
meat that might be filled with sawdust. So
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, dang.
Them
we had-
microplastics in your stomach was like, wait a minute, this ain't real food.
So, doesn't Trump get arraigned tomorrow? Didn't he get sentenced tomorrow or Friday?
Ain't nothing gonna happen. So we need
it
to cut this
doesn't matter.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he'll get sentenced, but it'll get put off.
Yeah,
He'll get sentenced to nothing.
there is not going to be a single solitary day that he will spend in jail. Not that he's not guilty of heinous fucking crimes,
Yeah, he's
but-
been convicted though. Like,
Yeah,
this
and
was just a
obviously, they made sure that didn't fucking matter. You know, they didn't take it seriously. That the whole thing of even the whole civil stuff with the rape. Like everybody just collectively shrugged, and not everybody, but too many people collectively shrugged and just said, "Oh, well, let's do part two of
Okay.
him being in office."
7 million people
Yeah.
shrugged.
Hold on.
So
Lando's up in here talking about how this Burrito Supreme, which I agree with, and the chalupa, which back in the day.
Oh yeah.
But let's just be clear here. We all live in California. Taco Bell is literally bullshit. If you live in California, like once you have real Mexican food, you get some birria, shit like that. Some real burritos that are in a fucking
tacos.
properly wrapped in aluminum foil. You know what? I will judge a Mexican place if they don't wrap my burrito in aluminum foil.
yeah,
Like for real, if you put it in some like paper, wax paper bullshit, I'm like, no, bro, it needs to be in aluminum
Dude.
foil.
you
When
can
I-
tell by just the salsa. Like if the salsa looks like complete horseshit, it's not chunky, it ain't got no cilantro, and you can't see the tomatoes, you can't see the peppers and whatnot. Then leave me alone. That ain't it.
Leave me
You know what's
alone.
crazy is if there on stuff you should know, they did an episode on salsa. It might have been a condiment, but they mentioned how like salsa at one point was like the number one condiment in the U.S. But what's interesting is that Mexican restaurants that basically was like they gave it to you for free for one thing, and it was basically like to let you know like the quality of the food you're about to get.
Yeah.
Like that was like the staple of why you got salsa and chips, so that like, hey, we're going to be giving you good quality stuff. But when it comes to Mexican restaurants, like if I'm looking at a new place, I go and look at the pictures and like look at like the way their salsa tacos look. The salsa taco is like a grayish color. It doesn't have like that gristle or that crispy like meat texture. I ain't going. that meat's gonna be fucking bland. I need that gristle in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even like Chipotle, like that's like it's better than Taco Bell, but it's not authentic Mexican restaurant quality food.
I'm going to even say this. I mean, in terms of fast food Mexican spots, I'll hit up El Pollo Loco or even Del Taco before I even like look at a Taco Bell.
Mhm.
Like if dollar for dollar, like if I got a choice, you know what I mean, and they're right next to each other.
Yeah, I'll put it
Every
loco,
time.
hands down. Like their chicken looks like chicken.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's-
Well, you can even go in like when you go inside, like you can see them actually cooking like chicken thighs and chicken breasts like right there on the grill. It's not some bag that they open up and like start dumping into a warmer or something.
sack of nonsense. That's what it is. It's a sack
Chicken
of
neck.
nonsense.
Fucking.
But I do get down with that Mexican pizza though. That was my
But-
go-to.
I said that, but I literally just went to Taco Bell like I said a couple weeks ago. So,
It's all good.
I was hungry and I was like, you know what? I haven't had this in a while, so fuck it.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
You go have them bubble guts though tonight.
Cake Man said Chipotle is white people taco done right. Actually, I'm pretty sure Chipotle was started by a dude from Iran, if I remember correctly.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me just fact check myself, but I'm pretty sure it was an Iranian dude who started it.
Nice.
Honestly, I fucks with Chipotle, Chipotle as they call it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's fucked up though? Okay, and I feel like I'm one of the few people that remembers this shit. Do you remember when Chipotle first started like having franchises of a whole bunch of places, and it was like a little bit new and shit? Do you remember how fucking loaded them goddamn burritos used to be in those bowls
Boy.
for like $7-8? You could eat for fucking 2 days, like, or at least lunch and then dinner.
Yeah, you
Like-
get to eat two people with that. What they were
Yeah,
giving you.
I used to fucking split a bowl, like, you know what I mean? Like that shit was filled to the fucking brim and cheap as fuck back in the day. So I
And-
don't know.
Yeah, for a point, they were actually owned by McDonald's. Like McDonald's helped them kind of streamline their process and menu, but then like they just kind of dropped them and let them fend for themselves.
Dude, speaking of fucking bubble guts, I swear to God, the time I had the worst fucking bubble guts was when I had a fucking one of those what's that bullshit Shamrock shake?
Oh,
McDonald's.
yeah, that's just pure, green dye number 68 or some shit,
Oh, I had one of those, and then my dumbass, and I was well past 30. My dumbass had one of the McGriddles, nothing
Oh,
but
no.
syrup and greasiness
Oh, it's good.
with cheese and fucking
Yeah.
sausage and shit.
I still fuck with those.
Oh,
Also,
Dude,
my-
we'll get back to this in 1 second. I just got to fact check myself. It was not started by Iranian guys. Steve Ellis, who's like some American dude, businessman, back in '93.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
Dude,
I-
I know. Or go ahead. Sorry.
I fucking had the worst stomach diarrhea 2 full days of shitting. I ain't never done it right. I have not been right since. I've
Dude.
never gone back to eating either one of those things at
Oh,
McDonald's.
Odin,
Fuck
you can back me up on
products.
this one, but the fucking Black Whopper that they
Oh,
had
shit.
that made your doo-doo green, that was like
Oh no.
that
Oh,
was on
no.
a whole different level because I didn't know. I thought something was seriously wrong with me. Like I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting it, and it wasn't just like a day. It was like a couple of days. Like
Yeah,
it
2,
was
3
just
days.
not going away.
They should warn
That hurt
people
my
about
stomach
that.
too.
Yeah.
That
Oh
gave me
man.
bubble guts.
I think
I
that was
was
the
in
last time
pain.
fast food gave me the bubble guts, and I was like, I ain't trying nothing like that again. But then before that, it was when KFC had that double chicken sandwich thingy where it was like chicken and cheese
Oh,
and then like something
yeah.
else and like another slice
Oh, the
of
double stacker.
Oh, the double,
Yeah.
the double down or something like that. Yeah.
that one. Yeah, that I was sweating grease. So
That shouldn't even be legal. I'm just sorry. If you need to put like if your bread is literally meat, like can you reevaluate some life choices here? Like, come on, man, what are we doing?
I remember me and my coworker, we got it for lunch, and then like both her and I both went home. Like we were like, we can't function. Like our bodies just not working. It's like
Oh,
it's not
okay.
computing.
Let me tell you a little story about when I got Zulu's revenge in Africa. All right, it was way worse than what y'all are talking about. This shit was on an international level. It was a fucking incident, bro. All right, so I was a Marine. And I was in Djibouti, Africa, and we would go out to eat all the time. There's a really nice, actually, it was like a pizza place called The Mask. That was really good. Never got bubble guts from there. It was fine, but they had you can go around and get like street meat, like 'cause they had street vendors and shit, and you can get a shawarma, which is like literally like it was like. Probably like a good, like a foot long. It was like a baguette with like street meat in it and a Coke for like 50 fucking cents. Like it was so
Damn.
cheap. And so I had one a couple times and they were fucking good. And one time I had one, I went to sleep just fine. That's good to go. I woke up and it was fucking emergency exit only. Like both ends, it was like, bro, you need to go now. And if there wasn't a tub next to me, shit would have been everywhere because I was literally out of both ends. I don't even know how that's possible to go out of both ends at that violent of all that shit just coming out of me. But I was like that for like a solid, I want to say like 2 or 3 hours, and I was like on and off for like a day or two.
Yeah.
I lost some serious fucking weight. And
God
I might have went back and had another one. I'm just saying.
The KFC sandwich I was talking about it was the KFC Double Down.
Yeah.
That was that bullshit.
Right. And it was cheese, bacon, and then meat.
Yeah, that doesn't. That sounds like. Yeah, no, nobody.
My body hurts just thinking about it. Like I'm
what the fuck?
I can feel the sweats building up on me right now.
Meat sweats. Did y'all?
Yeah,
The only time it's okay to get the
y'all
meat
see-
sweats is if you go to like a Churrascaria. I'm just saying, like a Brazilian steakhouse, proper meat sweats.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are good
Uh-huh.
meat sweats.
Yeah.
Not no
Eat your
McGriddle,
weight.
not no bullshit
Yeah, no.
McFlurry, whatever.
Yeah, don't get it off, cheap food. I understand, cheap food has its place. If you don't have a lot of money, I'm not gonna judge you. But if you got some money, you can afford, Also, can we stop selling chitlins in California? That's just another thing I just got to say randomly. Who the fuck is buying chitlins in California, specifically in Chula Vista? I'm just saying. Like, I went to like my local grocery store and there was a whole freezer full of chitlins, and there were like 5-6 pound bags of this shit. I'm just like literally shit. All right, like who the fuck is buying this? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I understand. Back in the day when we need to eat like all the organ meats and shit like that. But I moved past serfdom a long time ago. And I can afford to eat, non-organ meat now.
Yeah. Also, let's be perfectly clear. You're not gonna convince me that some of that shit tastes good. Like, you just not. You know what I mean? The liver, the toes, the eyeballs, the beak. You know what I mean? The spleen.
When
Fuck
you
outta
cook chitlins,
So
it don't smell right,
No.
and everybody knows this. It smells like a 400-pound man is sweating on the toilet
Yep.
in a sauna. All right.
And that's in your kitchen.
Yeah, it's just chill in
you
the kitchen.
you gotta peel off the membrane. That's what they said in Boomerang. You gotta peel the membrane
It's
off.
still,
don't matter.
no, it don't matter. It don't matter.
So I was looking at what I was curious to see, like what's the demographic in Chula Vista, and look, it's 59% is Latin Hispanic descent,
No,
with
because Mexico's right
15
there.
being Caucasian. I guess that makes sense. Yeah,
It doesn't
we
make
got
any
I realized how
sense.
close you
Mexico.
were.
How many black folks are here? There's like maybe what we are we 10%?
Four. No, only 4.61%.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
was a 2020 survey
Yeah.
or census.
about right.
I mean, if y'all want to sell tripe, I'd get it. You know, tripe it goes in Menudo, and you know, Mexico's right there. That's a dish. But chitlins,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
one thing goes. Chitlins going to Menudo.
No,
Yeah.
it's tripe. It's stomach.
No.
It's different.
No,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It definitely doesn't
I-
smell like shit when you're cooking it.
yeah. But I've
See.
had I don't like menudo either. I'm just gonna put that out there, but it's a different reasons. But yeah, y'all see just to switch gears a little bit. Y'all see BBL Drizzy still trying to do bullshit.
It was so sad. He's so sad. He's out here dropping bars while dropping a deuce in a toilet. The acoustics were all bad. He sounded all sad and shit. Like, bro, just stop. You need to just take a year off. Just take a year. People forget. Until the Super Bowl, and then they'll remember again.
Yeah,
But it's all right.
exactly.
Just wait a year after the Super Bowl. So,
Well, the saddest thing is, okay, I don't know why I have to be forced by social media to know this shit, but I get apparently Drake has a face tattoo of LeBron James on his body.
oh
And I'm
Oh,
Oh no.
Why are you having another man's face on your like that is baby mama behavior. What are we doing? What are
that's
we
bottom.
doing?
That's bottom, bitch.
Damn. That literally,
I guess
well,
she-
that reminds me of like
I guess
Oz
she-
when like the new guy came in
Oh.
and like he got raped and then he had to get the Nazi tattoo on his ass.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
Oz, like
Mm.
episode 1 or 2. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
maybe
man.
he's letting people know he's power bottom.
Yeah, I mean,
What part of Oz did this happen on? Was this before Dorothy
no,
Landed?
not the wizard.
No, not the Wizard of Oz. This is like Oz, the HBO special.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a different Wicked episode.
This is the Adabisi Oz. The dude with the little funny hat on the side of his head, Adabisi. That's his name, right? Adabisi.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about him is like that beanie, like it was always about to come off, but stayed on.
Shit never came off. Yeah.
It was all askew. But yeah, I don't know. He dropped some freestyle or whatever. It's whack. He's dissing LeBron James. He's still sour about the fucking loss. Yeah, this is about as bad as you could fall from the standpoint of a pop star. That people just liked his fucking music in general, but when you're
Bruh.
getting clowned and dissed and the whole world is laughing at you for, I don't know, the last 7-8 months and counting, and Kendrick is moving so fucking well with GNX being a great album, the stuff with SZA being great, the tour, the Super Bowl, we all know the stuff that's going on. It's so apparent, like this dichotomy between Kendrick being on fucking top and Drake being an embarrassment to all people.
Yeah,
Wow.
the whole talking shit about LeBron James, that's like Fox News level hating. Like, oh, just shut up and play basketball, basically. What this dude's trying to say, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro,
Wait, doesn't Drake have a tattoo of Lil Wayne on him too?
he
He
does.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he
he had sex with his girlfriend. So yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he was in jail.
yeah, while I was in jail.
That's what
Yeah.
what K Dot said.
He keeps moving in a way. I mean, K-Dot called it
Imagine.
so accurately. It's not what the culture's feeling. Like nobody's feeling you from the
Mhm.
culture. So just, I
Mhm.
mean, why don't you know what? This is the perfect idea. You can go away for just like maybe 3-6 months and just do a country album. That's your
There
way
you go.
out of this. Do a country
There
album.
you
Just
go.
go the same route as Machine Gun Kelly. Just switch the whole genre. You can still make Machine Gun Kelly makes money.
Do EDM. I think he would do really well with EDM.
Actually, you're probably right. You're probably right.
There's a lot of really good EDM DJs. He could do very well with that.
You're probably right. And here's the other thing too. His singing voice is really good. I can fucking admit that. You know what I mean? Like, you put him on some EDM beats, you're probably right, old ninja. You know what I mean? But but like we all said, just take some time off. Get away from it and get out of your fucking feelings, man. God damn.
Yeah,
Nope.
He's
He's
taking
still
that L
in it.
very bad. Like a child. He's taking the L like a child.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that person that's getting his ass kicked and still keep getting up, keep getting put back down.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Just stay down. Just stay.
You know what I
It's
mean?
okay. Your
Maybe,
career's over.
maybe he'll get back up, but you never know.
We'll see.
No, he's not.
Nobody listen to techno.
And he's yeah, and he sued his label. I mean,
Yeah.
we can bring that back up. I was gonna forget about it, but now since you're back in the limelight, apparently dropping whack bars again. Let's not forget that he sued his record label because he thought that there's a payola scam with Kendrick, as if that shit didn't happen with Drake as well. You know what I mean? So it's like, who are you fooling here, buddy?
Yeah. Well, also, let's not fucking act like 4-year-olds to 90-year-olds weren't singing along to OV Ho. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everybody was singing it. And they're gonna sing it again at that Super Bowl. It's gonna blow up again. You just watch.
My son likes humming that beat whenever it comes on. He'd be like, dun 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 dun.
It's catchy.
Dun, 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 dun. He'd be like, Poppy, play that song that goes dun 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 dun. I was like, all right.
Wow.
I got a video. Actually, I have a video of him, like doing the verse, or not like rapping the verse, but doing the dun 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 dun. It's really cute.
Should I know I sure did go back and start listening to some of the older Kendrick albums. I've been listening to Section 80 a lot and Good Kid, Mad City a lot. You know, it's like those are solid albums. Those are ones I listened to a little bit. I definitely didn't listen to Section 80 that much. Only a couple of songs that were on like the GTA soundtrack, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like going back listening to like Rigor Mortis and the outro with Absol, there's a lot of really good tracks on that album, man.
Yeah, his whole catalog is fucking fire, man. I just love it. And the other thing that's so funny to me is, as sad as it is for Drake and whatnot, I mean, J. Cole backed out and he took an L too, but we don't even think about him anymore.
No,
I almost forgot he was part of it.
J. Cole took a W by doing the right thing and backing out. He took the ultimate W.
Yeah. I don't think of him as a factor at all anymore, but it is what it is, man. You know, when that time comes. Yeah. Anyway, I got something to say real quick. My 14-year-old is absolutely in love with this goddamn Marvel Rivals game, like everybody else. I've played a little bit of it. You know, what do y'all think? Who do you main? What you doing?
I mean, I talked about it since the closed beta. I've been playing it, so I haven't played it as much after the beta, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, the game is solid. It's basically it's Overwatch with Marvel characters, and it's there's some balance issues, but so far it's still pretty well balanced. You can have a lot of fun. Obviously, Jeff the Shark is a fucking problem, and a few other characters, but it's still a lot of fun out, and they're expanding out the game. And I read today that it's a 90% like stay rate in the game. So like basically they retain 90% of the players, which is incredible for a hero shooter, because everybody was thinking like this whole genre is dead after Concord. It's like no, not really. It's still around, and they just announced the Fantastic Four. I gotta tell you, Mr. Fantastic looks like a goddamn problem. He's out here looking like Monkey D. Luffy, fucking people up.
Yeah.
They just dropped a trailer for The Invisible Woman. She looked not my style of character, but she looked kind of cool. Now we got to wait for Thing and what is it? What's his name? Johnny
Human
Storm.
Torch.
So,
Human Torch.
Yeah, Human Torch. Johnny, what I call him? His name is Johnny Storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of fucking characters. Listen, let me say this real fucking clearly. The fact that Miles Morales wasn't in this at launch, I know they got a lot of spiders.
Yeah.
But that's going to be fun to have Miles up in there. Who was the other one that I was thinking of? There's a whole bunch of fucking there's no Colossus, there's no Deadpool yet.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom ain't in there yet.
He's gonna be
Thanos
there.
ain't in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but still, I mean, honestly, having 33 characters from launch, that's a lot of characters to drop in a hero shooter, from the jump, and they're already expanding.
Yeah, I think it has legs. It's obviously already proven that. The Twitch streams are going fucking crazy. It's free. Everybody's loving it. The ults are cool. all the way around. There's buffs and nerfs that the developers are talking about doing or already doing. So yeah, this is it. It feels like 2016 Overwatch, the good old days of Overwatch when that fucking launched. You know what I mean? And everybody was going crazy for it.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
I
there's
wonder.
there's no pay to like. There's no paywall because like with Overwatch
No.
2, the way they
Mhm.
fucked it up is like the character that I wanted to play as Zenyatta, like you had to like play a whole bunch of games to get him or like pay for him. I was just like, I'm not doing that. Get out of
No.
here.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably do like events like they like Overwatch it, like
Oh, yeah.
maybe Galactus will show up, going to eat the
They
planet or
do.
something like that.
The season
like
one was
other-
already an event. And
Yeah.
the next
What's
event, the Fantastic
what's-
Four event, is with the Dracula.
Yeah,
Yep.
And so the
What's-
rumor is when that ends, we will get Blade.
Yep.
that'd be dope.
That makes
what's
sense.
what's the one Marvel event where like all the planets were colliding? Not
Oh,
like
Secret Wars, the incursions.
yeah,
that-
that's what it
Yeah,
was.
Secret Wars.
yeah.
Or you got like the scrolls. There's a bunch of different stories they could like run with.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, Super Scroll would be fun to play with.
That'd be dope.
That'd be
Yeah, and that'd be perfect after Fantastic Four. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can be like a fucking super scroll and just switch characters. That'd be kind of dope.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, this is gonna have legs because you still got to do Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch you could do. You could put fucking Mole Man in that shit. Modok, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't DC have like a fighting game? Well, I guess it was more like a
Yeah.
a Smash Brothers type
Yeah,
style
there's
game.
multiverses.
Well, yeah.
Which was-
Well, Multiverses was bigger though than just DC. It was all of Warner
Yeah, it was
Brother
like-
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had like Scooby Doo or Shaggy and Bugs Bunny and shit up in there.
And
Yeah.
I
Johnny
haven't heard much
Bravo
about
shit.
that game.
This was crazy.
Yeah, I think they pulled the plug though, or I don't know. I don't know what they
I
did.
thought there was a
'cause
part
it was
two.
fun.
Wasn't there a part two?
Yeah, there was. So they pulled
Yeah.
it and then relaunched.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
available now.
Okay.
What was the game
Uh,
called again?
Multiverse.
Multiverse.
Yeah, multiverses.
It's basically a Super Smash Brothers clone with Warner Brothers characters, but it was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So, Prodigy, what's up with your girl, Joy? Is that her name? Joy Taylor?
Ooh,
What's this about?
man. So listen, I mean,
She got entanglements.
yeah.
Yeah.
look,
she's like
Look,
Loki, just fucking just weaving the whole fucking multiverse.
yeah. Look here. There was some hot ass fucking tea being spilled. I think it was on Monday this week about her because there was this lawsuit that a former hairdresser for Fox Sports 1 filed, and it was just really damaging in terms of, you know, reputations and whatnot. Now, I don't know what's true, what's not, but the internet went fucking wild on this shit. But Joy Taylor is a host for a whole bunch of Fox Sports 1 shows. I mean, she's been on, you know, Undisputed with Skip and Shannon and a few others now. But essentially what they were saying is that this one high-powered executive there smashed and gave her start. Again, I don't know what's true, what's not, but this is what they're alleging. And then there was also some damaging stuff on Skip Bayless, who's no longer with FS1, that he was offering or paying, wanted to pay up to 1.5 million for some Punan. To
That's
this
a lot of
hairdresser.
money.
I mean, yeah, 1.5 mil is
Wait, 1.5 million to what?
Prices.
To have sex with her? 1.5 million dollars?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
Okay.
There are still $20 crack hoes out there, like,
That-
just walking
that
streets.
that amount of money seems like it wasn't just normal, like average sex. That seems like some shit where somebody's getting possibly
With
injured
chains.
with
Yeah.
you know with consent and like signatures. You know what I mean?
I'll give you
Yeah.
1.5 million to be in this snuff film.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
So yeah, again, it's a lawsuit. Obviously, it's super embarrassing for the people. Obviously, there may be real victims in this. I don't know, but the internet ran wild in terms of claiming that, you know, Joy was fucking a whole bunch of her coworkers and executives at the company. Who knows what's true, what's not? But they accused her of basically being like, what was old girl that was the badge bunny?
Oh, yeah.
Officer.
God damn.
Yeah.
Uh,
Officer Becky.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bad look all the way around. These are very public figures, multi-million-dollar contracts and all that shit. But
I
here's the
mean,
other thing too. There's things that do happen at workplaces, a whole bunch of workplaces for a whole lot less dollars, and it's not impossible for some of this to be plausible. I'll say that. Go ahead. Sorry.
I mean,
2025 is wild.
having sex with, I guess, coworkers is, generally sort of okay. But I guess, I mean, if she's like going up the corporate ladder, you know what I mean? That's not okay. That's fucking somebody else over. So, yeah, I mean, if it's true, that's pretty messed up. But obviously, she's gonna suffer like way more consequences than the guys are, which is probably not the way it should be. But that's the way it's gonna be.
What's sad is that also it's going to have kind of like an impact on like women in general about how like, oh yeah, women have to sleep to get to the top, stuff like that. Because we saw that, I mean, with Kamala Harris, like that was kind of like the campaign that Trump kept spilling, that she slept with the mayor of San Francisco to get her job and this and that. It's like, it's I don't know, it's fucking dumb when it comes down to it.
I agree
Sure,
with
it happened, but
let me add one more piece. Again, all alleged. I don't know what's true and what not, but in the lawsuit there was one other component that was really disturbing as well, where allegedly Joy indicated to this hairdresser that she would claim that it was non-consensual sex with this executive if it ever got released. And that was another ugly aspect. There's a whole bunch of layers of messiness with this shit. So, and again, maybe the hairdresser is the one that's a victim because she was claiming both sexual harassment, racial discrimination, unfair pay, not being paid for overtime, not being, being fired. There's a whole bunch of stuff that she's alleging, along with the stuff with Joy or whatever. But we'll see. I don't know what's fucking true. I do not know. But god damn, the fact that this is public means she's having a real bad day. A whole bunch of people are having bad days.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the exec should have probably the worst day, but that's not going to happen. So, I didn't realize until like sort of recently like how many creepy dudes are out there. Like it's way more than I thought it was, especially being on like in the dating scene now. Like I wasn't having like much luck on Facebook dating, and then like I changed like in my profile. Basically, I just put in, I will not send you a dick pic. And that was like fucking the magical thing that you have to say. And then like I was like, apparently like dudes do this shit all the time. Code. Yeah, like it's super common for like a dude to like meet somebody online and then just send an immediate dick pic. And it's for like almost every single woman that I've talked to that's been on like dating apps, this is very, very fucking common. And I was just like, whoa. Like I thought maybe like I think 5% would have been a lot, but it's like way more than that.
I'm the classy type. I'll only send you a nut pic. You know what I mean? I won't send just the balls. That's it. You know what I mean? You can see a little bit of the taint, but that's it. Nothing more.
Gotta work your way. You gotta save the suspense till the end.
Exactly.
Keep her guessing.
That's terrible.
It's so unsolicited, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like we as guys couldn't even imagine someone sending us like just randomly, you know what I mean? Like all the time. Oh, you're okay, you're on an app or whatever. Here's my twat. I can't imagine it happening, but it'd be fun.
Prodigy, it has happened. I mean, I'm thinking like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, it has happened. So yeah,
and it was not unwanted.
Yes.
Oh man.
Wow.
Anyway,
yeah. DMs are.
I'm not in a relationship anymore, so I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, that was crazy though.
Crazy stuff.
Booty.
Let's talk about Can we talk about CES for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh man, some of the stuff I saw. Whoo-wee.
Yeah,
So
there's
cool.
some really cool stuff, but I'm gonna talk about some gaming specific stuff for a minute. 2 points. One is because I have NVIDIA stock and they were there and they made a lot of new announcements, which greatly improved my stock holding, but then I lost a lot of it like the next day. But it's okay. They're still on the up and up. They're still going to the moon. So NVIDIA announced their new 50 series of GPUs, which are their basically the graphics cards. And they're saying that they're 5070, which is like their low end one, basically has the same performance as the 4090, which is like the $1,600 one of like their current line. It's the same performance. And then their new like 5090, which is going to be like the $2,000 one, it just has like insane graphics. But apparently, like a lot of the graphical improvements that they're using is basically they link up your GPU to a data center stack of GPUs, and they digitally enhance your gaming experience while you're online. So I think it's called like DSS or something like that, but basically it uses AI to like kind of upraise everything. You get like these crazy frames. They were showing like 240, FPS in some of these games, like ultra high, graphics. They're using like
I'm
Cyberpunk.
sorry, wait, 240?
Yeah, frames per second, like solid. But apparently, if you turn
your
like
eyes fucking melt, god damn.
yeah, it looked pretty crazy. So you're gonna need, and it was like at like 4K or higher resolution, so it was like crazy high specs. But you need to have an internet connection because it uses like the cloud and AI to upraise all that stuff. So I think it's good and it's bad for gaming. I mean, 'cause it's good if you have a solid connection to the internet, but it's bad on like a bunch of other fronts of like using AI in general uses up way more power than like normal things do, and then it's gonna use more of like your bandwidth for the internet. And if you don't have internet, then you're kind of fucked. You're gonna lose out on like a lot of the graphical improvements. So,
dude, especially with a lot of these companies, like here in the Bay Area, we have Comcast or Xfinity. I'm not sure what the fucking name it goes by, but like they have a data cap. Like you get like right now we get like 1,028 gigabytes a month, and if you're pumping out something that's doing what 200? Would you say 200 fucking frames per second? Seconds. Like that's you're gonna chew through that fucking data.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna eat up. Yeah, honestly, yeah. So Cox down here, I get like 1.2 terabytes, and I go through. I've gone through it like 3 times since I've lived here, and it's kind of annoying.
You didn't get the cap. We got unlimited. We paid for the uncapped, so we got unlimited data stream.
Yeah, I had unlimited until they decided to not do that anymore for me.
They were losing.
They were like, your porn addiction is out of control, man. We can't live with you.
We trying to make money. Your research folder is too fucking thick.
The weird thing for me,
VR porn heaven.
Yeah, the weird thing for me is that like from like a network guy. Well, yeah, I'm still a network guy, but having the data cap doesn't really make any sense to me. As far as like normal internet traffic goes, like I can understand like the bandwidth thing that costs more. I got you, but when it comes to like how much stuff is going in and out of that pipe, like that shouldn't matter at all. Like you're not storing it anywhere, so why the fuck are you paying extra for a cap? Like it doesn't make any sense. And anything you can use like QoS and like maybe that's what they do for phones. Like if you go over your cap, it like makes it a little bit slower. But even still, like if you're on a normal line, like that's not really needed. It's just a way for them to fuck you over and get more money out of you. So. Yeah.
Once you go over your limit, it's like $10 for every 50 gigs or something like that.
Yeah, it's just nickel and diming you. Yeah.
They got us over a fucking barrel, and I want to say this too. It's not like this everywhere.
No.
You know what I mean? Like there's places with faster and cheaper internet all over the world. You know what I mean? Like
me and Papa Bear talked about this like a while ago when we did what was it? It was a post office episode. And he was saying that the post office should be offering internet for like a low cost internet because that honestly, they kind of missed the boat on that. They should, because the whole point of the post office is to like deliver information. And, so why they used to have banks too. I don't know if anybody knew this, but the post office used to be a major bank. They could go back to that too, of like being a bank, offering internet services, especially out to like rural places. Cause that would obviously generate revenue for them, but it's also you should not be making profit from the post office. So because it's a service, it's a publicly used service. It's not a corporation. It's not publicly traded. You shouldn't need to push profits at the post office. Just offer more services that'll cover your bases.
Yeah,
the post office and the library, like those two should like collaborate and do something.
Yeah, libraries are shit.
Exactly. And sometimes you just got to snail mail a dick pic. You know what I mean? Like make sure it with proper postage.
Hey, you can get a Polaroid camera now and just
right.
or even print it
That's
out on your
terrible.
printer, fold it up, print
Terrible.
on a 5x7, fold it up, pin it up.
Imagine they think it's like some Christmas card because you get some nice Christmas card in the mail and whatnot, and they open it up and it's just your fucking balls. You know what I mean?
No, bro, no, you got to make it like fancy. You got to put it in like a gold envelope with like some confetti inside and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Look,
Some like
Shit, a
Yeah,
golden
like
envelope.
he's like a dip of candle wax and picture of
Yeah.
insignia.
Yeah, with the
And it'll be
seal on it.
it'll be a dick seal on it.
But wait, also you got for the holidays, you got to make it festival. You got to like decorate the balls, put like some glitter,
Oh
hang
my
some
God.
ornaments on there.
That's terrible.
Too
It'd be
fucking much.
fucking great, man. You know what? Let's
That's
do
gotta be
it.
the name of
Bring
this episode.
back
This episode's gonna
snail
be-
mail dick pics, man. You
Snail
know what I
mail.
mean? Like, just do it.
Snail mail dick pics.
All right, gents. I got to take off here. So enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Dick
All
pics
right,
are
guys.
out, huh?
Get out.
All right.
Hey, get
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
get better, man. Later.
later.
I bet you he's shitting right now. He's like, he's just gonna run to the
Yeah.
bathroom. He's sick. He
Yeah.
probably he's eating Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah, Taco Bell. That Mexican pizza gonna come out one way or another.
Mhm.
The easy way or the hard way.
Is that guy still out or is he back in jail? I need to look this up. 'Cause
I'm pretty sure
make
that
I'm
they're
safe.
never gonna let that dude out. Are you kidding me? They're never gonna
They
let that
never
dude out.
should let him out.
Yeah.
They really shouldn't. He's a public menace.
Well, he wants to be in there, so like he's a public man outside and inside. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Goddamn. Yeah, that was trippy. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, watch the Booty Warrior episode of Boondocks, and that's a real person. It's a real person named Fleece Johnson, I think his name is.
yeah,
Yep.
Fleece
Pretty sure it's
Johnson.
Fleece Johnson.
He was also on what was it like an HBO special called like Inside Out or something like that?
Turned
Or,
inside
like-
out.
Oh no, because like there was actual prison. Oh, my
Whoa,
camera went
what
all
the hell?
crazy.
There
Holy
was
shit.
a prison
Um,
documentary
yeah,
he's
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, that he was in, and he talked. That's where the whole eating jelly and ass and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. peanut
So
butter
wait,
smack.
I Googled Fleece Johnson, and there was a Reddit question that came up, and I'm gonna ask the group because this is actually pretty funny. And it says, "Who will win, Prime Diddy or Prime Fleece Johnson?"
Oh, Prime Fleece Johnson, 100%.
So
Prime Fleece Johnson.
yeah, exactly. Say whatever the fuck you want about Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson will fuck you up, and then that booty is his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he said the easy way or the hard way means he beat your ass first. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And probably during.
See? I mean, this guy talked about adding jelly to when eating ass, like, and it's not him eating your ass, it's you eating his.
Yeah, exactly.
And he talked about how he doesn't use like jelly and stuff like that. It's you got to look it up. I can't remember how it goes, but the HBO special he talks about eating ass. And it was fucking hilarious. Even Chris Rock talks about it in his stand up.
Just to
He
be clear,
said-
this is eating prison ass. That's like different from like,
Exactly.
ain't nobody clean.
Mm-mm.
They got Ivory Soap Max. Maybe.
The weirdest but greatest quote of all time is booty is more important than water.
Yeah.
That's what his quote was, and he meant that with his whole fucking chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Diddy would lose 10 times out of 10. Like
Man.
it's not even a contest.
Yeah.
He said, "Man's butt."
Man. Yeah.
You got all these men up in here.
Yeah, Fleece Johnson, there he is. What was I gonna also?
That was dark. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I want-
I was trying to lighten it up. I was going to talk about some fucking gaming and shit. Other than Marvel Rivals and Diablo, anybody else playing anything good of late?
I'm still playing Nova Drift, which is a great game on my Steam Deck. It's on Steam. Apparently it took like 10 years to make, which is kind of crazy. It just came out of early access after like 10 years, but it's a really great roguelike shooter game. I talked about it a bunch of times on the podcast. And I just started playing Tower something. Shit. Talk for a minute, I'll tell you what it
Tower
is.
Defense?
Okay.
No,
Is it
it's
a mobile game or is it?
no, it's on the PS5. And it's cheap. It's not a
Okay.
great game, but it's interesting.
Okay.
Oh my God! There's
Oops.
Fleece Johnson is on TikTok, and one of the videos that pops up, he talks about how he got his first boyfriend in prison.
God damn.
I want to watch. Not right now.
Yeah, don't watch that now. Uh, I finished up fucking uh what was that? Ghost of Tsushima. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm still working my way through Cyberpunk. You got the name, Kronos?
I am about to in a second. I was just saying, yeah, to like
Okay.
you saying you were playing Ghost of Tsushima. Finally, game was great.
Yeah,
It's
man.
called Project Tower. Yeah, Project Tower.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's just it's fun to be playing some old games. I still need to get that Call of Duty because I want to play some fucking zombies. I've just been itching to play that.
It's a great zombie
So
mode. It's back to like the
yeah.
you got to open up doors and all that shit. It's just like it's crazy.
Mm.
But you got to know like so like the first map, everything was like I felt like I knew kind of how it worked. But then there was like some new map that got released, and I didn't know like how to get anywhere. I didn't know where any of the goddamn doors were. Like I played through
Mm.
it twice. I was like, where the fuck are the doors? Like, how do I open up new areas? And I was just like stuck. Of
Now you're not solo in that though, right?
course I am.
Or
Of course I am.
God damn it.
Kitty Toe. I saw that shit.
The only way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I know I want to play not Astro Boy. What's the game called on
Astrobot.
Astrobot.
Yeah.
I want to Astro Glide. I want to play Astro Glide.
Astroglide.
Oh, shit.
Fleece Johnson, huh? Fleece
But no,
Johnson.
Yeah, because that one game of the year
Yep.
last year, which was 8 days ago. But yeah, I mean the first game. I mean, because it was a free game you can get for the PS5, and it was fun to play, and they had like a bunch of PlayStation Easter eggs. So it definitely looks like a fun game to pick up.
You could probably play that with Sebi, dude.
Yeah.
A little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I probably can. Let him watch me play.
Oh,
Give him-
let
give
watch
him
you
my-
play.
my
Yeah.
old-
Yeah, I
My
was about to
PS
say,
My PS4 controller, he can pretend like he's playing.
damn. I did that with
That's
my
what you-
time though. But yeah, that one looks really really fucking fun. I do want to get that one. It was actually on sale just a little while ago, but it's still like $50, and I get it. It deserves to have some really good sales, especially winning all those fucking awards and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I tried to go back and play Month Eater or Man Eater.
Oh,
And,
yeah. I got to play the DLC for that.
I forgot how to play the game. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, what the hell? I kept getting murdered by some rednecks on a boat.
I keep saying it. Someday somebody's going to listen to this podcast. Take this idea, game developers. Just take this idea, please, for older gamers. Just put in a mode of like, hey, I forgot how to play. And just have like a little, anytime in the game, you can just go in and get like whatever level that you're at, just like relearn the basics of the game. Like
Yep.
it shouldn't take very much coding to put it in there. And older gamers will thank you.
Yep, for sure. When am I going to get? And I need to look this up, but it feels like it's been so goddamn long. When is Wolfenstein coming back? Like we got Trump coming back in office. I need to
I need
virtually
to kill some Nazis.
GTA 6 might be back.
You know, like
Holy
this is
shit.
the perfect time. Y'all missing your moment. Let me kill Nazis.
This is perfect timing. Well, Doom's
Yeah.
coming out. We're getting a new Doom, so
That's good.
that's it's close enough. So we'll just pretend they're demons. 76 million demons.
Any word on my boy, the greatest soundtrack creator of all time?
Mick Gordon would not be attached to this. Mick Gordon is the whole Mick Gordon and Bethesda thing make me not want to play the game, but also it's still Doom, so I'm gonna play it anyway. So sorry, Mick Gordon. I wish you were on the soundtrack, but he basically got fucked over by like one or two people at Bethesda really hard.
Why do they hate this man so much? Who is so jealous and intimidated by him that they're willing to throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak?
There's a name. I can tell you the guy's name. Hold on. It's like Mick.
Yeah, put him on blast. Put him on Front Street. You know, 'cause
Shit. Yeah, because that guy that did it to him just like really, really screwed him over. Marty Stratton. Marty Stratton, who is the studio director. Fuck you.
fire him.
Yeah. Just,
Fire
yeah.
him.
Fire him and hire Mick Gordon again, please.
Yeah. You know, let the internet take care of that motherfucker. Because god damn, those soundtracks were fucking Doom. And what was it? I actually just finally, what was it? Earlier in 2024, beat the Doom Eternal like DLC, and all of that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, that shit went hard, man. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to into next month. brand new Monster Hunter, and the beta was fucking great. And there's going to be one more beta before the launch of it. So hopefully, me and Old Ninja will finally be playing on some of that one.
Something else comes
That'll
out
be
soon
good.
too. What else in gaming comes out this month? There's something serious that I was thinking about.
Like a big one,
I
AAA.
thought so. Yeah, maybe it was the Monster Hunter thing.
Well, Monster Hunter's February, but
Let me see.
I
here.
don't know. Look it up.
I gotta look it up because I thought there was something good that was coming out. Could be wrong. I know there's anime that's coming out. That's good. No. Let's see.
Dude, the anime list is always gonna be insane.
Yeah, there's been some good stuff. I'm gonna try to catch up on Solo Leveling this week.
Yeah, no, nothing fantastic. All right, I was tripping.
Yeah.
Anime though this week, we had the return of Solo Leveling. Did you watch it?
No, I have not seen that first episode quite yet. I will definitely do that. What days do they drop new ones though? Is it Saturday?
I think it's Thursdays. I'm pretty sure it's Thursdays. Yeah, because Lando's saying that it's tomorrow. He's dropping a new one. So yeah, it's
Okay.
Thursdays. And
Okay,
all I gotta
I'll double
say, no spoilers. Even though it's past 48 hours, the first episode of season 2 hits the ground running. So they're gonna give you all that you want right away. So be happy.
Nice. I fucking loved season 1, so I'm really excited about this. And all the fucking Solo Leveling fans are already buzzing about it. So it's on my fucking list, man. I'm still trying to get over the fact that Dan set the bar so fucking high, and I'm like, am I getting a part 2 of season 1, or like
Yeah.
I can't believe where they ended it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Dan
that's
Dan.
interesting.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Solo Leveling is a Korean anime.
Yep.
Yeah. It's actually
Kinda
it's based on a Korean lit RPG, which I've talked about in the past. But lit RPG is like my favorite genre of books, and it went
Mhm.
from a lit RPG to a webtoon series to an anime.
Yep.
It is widely popular.
It's on Crunchyroll, right, or is it on Netflix?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
There's probably other places too, but I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just. I
Yeah,
mean, it's great. It's honestly, it's better than Sword Art Online. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It takes some of the themes and concepts, kind of isekai, you
Yeah.
know what I mean, overpowered, guy in a virtual kind of world, and just kind of expands on it, where you're just fucking rooting for him to keep leveling up. You know what I mean? And what's great about it is he levels up, but the world and enemies level up even more so.
Yeah.
So he's never so overpowered that it seems ridiculously easy. Like he has to fucking work for it.
Well, he's OP to like other people, to other hunters, but
Exactly.
they just don't know it. So
Yeah.
because they have no idea. Like they just think he's some E rank guy.
And I love how he fucking changes. Like the way he looks in episode 1 versus, at least the end of season 1, it's drastically different. He's like all taller and buffer,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just great. And basically,
Gotta
he's
check
doing.
this out.
Yeah, definitely check it out because like season 1 was kind of came out of it didn't come out of nowhere for me, but for like most of the world, it came out of nowhere. So
Well, it dropped last year, right? Like it came out in 2024.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was great. Kaiju
Came out
number
actually
8
a
was
fucking year
great.
ago.
Yeah.
It was a solid ass year for anime. Some of the anime weaves were like complaining throughout the year, and I was like, "You're fucking tripping. There's good stuff that's dropping consistently every fucking season." You know?
Yeah. People that didn't like Dan they're just wrong. I don't understand it. I know it's weird, but it's awesome. Like, I think the
There's a
weirdness makes
chemical
it more
imbalance
awesome.
in their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they're regular people.
Exactly. My favorite
Apple
thing though
Life.
too with that is there were literally times where it was like this slice of life kind of romance thing. You know what I mean? For like an episode or half an episode,
Yeah.
and then like the action would kick in, and you'd be like, "God damn, this is some shonen normal action shit." You know?
Yeah, I
But
feel like
weird.
it had a little bit of everything. That's why I loved it,
Mhm.
and it all just kind of magically worked. The only thing I didn't like was the end. So the end of season 1.
Yeah.
That was like, oh come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, they left you on the cliff, just hanging by a fucking like pinky. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell's
yeah.
gonna happen next? Oh, you won't find out until like later on this year.
Yeah, dude, I'm down for so much fucking more of that shit. Are there any animes on the horizon or any others that you're watching or expecting for winter now?
For winter, I mean, you been talking about like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, man, what's coming out this
I
year?
don't know.
'Cause
There
I
was
haven't-
something. Let's see. What are we gonna look out for this year?
Maybe it's stuff, new
Sakamoto
stuff coming
Days
out or returning.
that dropped. Well, it was Sakamoto Days already on Adult Swim. I know it's
that
gonna
about?
be on Netflix. So
Okay.
yeah, it's basically like an old assassin. It's like a really badass assassin gets kind of old and fat, and like he has to like do some assassin shit again, like later on in life. It looked pretty
Like
You know
John
what?
interesting.
I
Wick,
did see a trailer
kind
for
of.
that one. That it looked interesting.
Yeah, I need to catch up on Doctor Stone because that was pretty cool. I'm like 2 seasons behind on that. Doctor Stone was pretty
That's on
dope.
HBO, right? Or Max or whatever.
It's
Dr.
all over the
Stone.
place.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched it on
Oh,
Crunchyroll.
what's that? Oh, what's that one anime that was on HBO where the guy, like him and his girl, were like retired ninjas, and the ninja clan was like, "Nah, this can't happen. You guys need to die," and like
Oh,
they
Ninja
killed his
Kamui?
family.
Ninja Kamui. Yeah,
Yeah, they
That
killed
one
his
was- that
family.
was pretty
And
crazy.
like, yeah, I watched like 3 episodes. I haven't gone back to watch it, but those 3 episodes were the dopest episodes I've seen in anime in a while.
yeah. I know Shangri-La season 2 is coming out, which I didn't watch. Maybe I watched the first one, but yeah, I don't think I did. I know I really want to see. What was that one with that? It was on Netflix. I forget the fucking name of it. Where like the people like they went to an island and they were dying from like flowers and shit.
Oh, you're talking about Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, Hell's Paradise. I know that comes out
Yeah.
this year. Season 1 was dope.
Yep. I fuck with that one heavy.
That was one
Ooh.
that Sai put me on. I had no idea about it.
You know, Sai's got really good taste in anime. I
Oh,
will
yeah.
give her credit.
Yeah, I got her to watch Hunter x
Mhm.
Hunter, and then she didn't like the arc with the ants. I was like, yo, this is the best one because it got a little too dark because it does get really dark, especially with what's that guy's name who
Clown
that
guy.
clown.
yeah the clown guy no not the guy who gets taken by the ants and you think he might be alive the whole time but he's not.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I forget his
I
name,
forget
but
his
yeah.
name. Yeah, I was sad.
Wow,
It-
there's a lot of anime dropping in January.
There's a new Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been watching that. I've been catching up on that. Like it's basically a reanimation of the series, which is Rurouni Kenshin is one of my favorite animes. It's because
Yeah.
like the whole the genres I like when it comes to anime is if there's swords and if there's mechs. Like that shit just fucking does something for me.
That fucking
oh
works.
dude, you ever watch Code Geass?
Yes, I
That's
did.
one did you watch the new one? There's a new one with with some kids. It's pretty dope. I watched the
A
first
new
see
one?
episode.
it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's on I want to say it's on Netflix.
Hmm.
God damn, I forget what it's called. I mean it's Code Geass, but there's like a weird name. I think it's like I can't remember, something with an S. Code.
Okay. Let's check it out. I heard, and I know there's no trailer and shit, but Ghost of Tsushima is in production for getting an anime as well.
Oh, sorry, it's Rose the Recapture. I think it was some kind of wine or
Rose,
some shit.
okay.
Yeah, Rose.
They're drinking liquor.
Yeah.
What was the other one that I wish would return? Apple. You remember Appleseed?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty good. Yeah, of course, it's
Dude.
always Ghost in the Shell, which is a classic.
Yep.
One of my favorites from back in the day, which they actually had made a sequel of, is Techno Man. That was a really dope one, where there was like a family. They like went to venture to the moon, and it turns out there was like an alien race back there, and they get turned into fucking mechs or some shit like that. It's almost like this is date myself too, but like Teen Hot Rod. Remember that
Goddamn.
or that cartoon?
I do
Basically,
remember
like
that
yeah.
shit.
But yeah, they
Yeah,
made a sequel for Techno Man. It was like Techno Man. I can't remember what it's called, but that was a really good anime when it came to next.
Good shit.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Yeah. We'll have to just keep our eyes peeled or whatever. For right now, I guess I'm just gonna fuck with Solo Leveling, and then I still shit watch a little bit of Fairy Tale and a little bit of ReZero. Like,
Yeah.
Fairy Tale is not good. I will not I
Yeah,
make no bones about it. But like, I'll have it on in the background when I'm folding fucking laundry in the dish. You know what I mean?
I've been trying to get back into Boruto, which I've been watching episodes only because like I've seen some of the fights in Boruto that have been like
Okay.
amazing. But I need to like catch up with the show. So because there's like a lot of like
are
kind
you-
of boring ones.
Are you caught up with Demon Slayer?
No, I gotta catch up on that
I'm
one too.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I just finished season. I think it's like season 3. I caught up on when they're in the same district, and yeah, it ended pretty fucking dope. And I mean, it was the scene was already spoiled to me, but when it all goes down, you're like, holy shit, like this is crazy. And Michael Jackson's back.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson's back, and he's fucking pissed. He's really pissed at the end.
Is he still Moonwalker Michael Jackson, or is he turned into Thriller
Well,
Michael Jackson?
So he turned back into Jackson 5 Michael Jackson for a little bit. Then he turned back into regular Michael Jackson.
Oh man.
Like I'm serious. Like he literally was a kid for a second. It's like, what the hell? Why is he a kid?
Fuck.
But there's a point where he turns into a woman too, which is weird. But he's a fucking demon. But they actually go into his backstory for a little snippet of his backstory, and it's like, what the fuck? But still pretty
What?
cool.
Yeah, I need to learn more about him. They've been teasing him since season 1. Remember?
Hmm.
So yeah, but I'm way behind. I think I'm on the entertainment district with that one weird guy with all the jewels and shit.
Oh yeah, so the entertainment district is the one I just finished up on.
Okay. Well, I'll try to work my way fucking through that shit. But we'll see.
All right. Moving on for a second. I'm going to say this because I know there's a guy in the chat that's actually caught up with this. So the book club, it's still
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna try to deal with it like this week, but then Boo started reading the book, so started reading The Land. So we'll hopefully when he finishes the book, that's when we'll have like a book club episode or snippet. So and then I'm actually gonna update the website. Sorry, go ahead, Blue.
But no, right now I'm like halfway through the book. Like homie done killed like I don't want to spoil it, but he's done some killing and he's got like his own town now or something like that. But yeah, that's as far as I've gotten.
Okay.
Based off of the audiobook, like I'm halfway through it. Like I got 6 hours left of the
Okay.
audiobook.
Audiobook's pretty good too because Nick Podell does a really good job.
Yeah.
Being a narrator. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna update our website, which I haven't done in like a long time. I'm gonna take out the news section and put in like the book club section, and I'll
There
do
you
an
go.
update of like what book is the current book for the book club, and then also like what I'm reading because I'm trying to do my book a month thing. I've already read a book this month, or sorry, I tried to do a book a week. So last week I read The Message by Ta-Nehisi Coates, which was great. This week I'm reading Threshold by Will White, and I'm also reading Chain Gang All Stars by I forget the writer's name, the author's name. But yeah, so I'm
good
reading
shit.
a bunch of books, and yeah, I have other books on the list that I want to do for like the book club thing for us to talk about. But you know, The Land is a good start. So yeah.
And
I'm
like
gonna try to finish that Ta-Nehisi one by no later than first week of February.
Okay, it's a great book. Well, obviously it's controversial, but I didn't have a problem with it. So
and I stopped listening or stopped reading the Land Founding. That's right. That's what it's called, right?
yeah.
I stopped listening just because for I was on hold to get the second book from the Third Body Problem called the Dark Forest, which is the second book of the series.
Yeah.
So like with the when you have a book on hold from the library, like you need to take it right then and there, or you're gonna be fucking put back on the waiting list. So I had to like take that book. So I started listening to that. I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through of that book, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna jump back onto listening to Land Founding. But then I have the third book in my lineup from the Third Body Problem, because I think Netflix they're gonna release a second season of that story this year, I believe. So I'm
I
trying
think
to
so. Yeah.
be ahead of the curve.
You know, that one was a really good sci-fi. It took me a little longer to finish it, and it's not like super actiony sci-fi. It's not like spaceship blowing up per se, but it's a great concept. It's like trippy sci-fi. So
Yeah.
Yeah, what's trippy about that book is what about the book as opposed to like the show is that there's like a really huge contrast with the book and the show because in the book like you never know what the aliens look like, and in a book you can get away with that. Like you don't have to actually like describe them per se. like the author would describe some parts of them, but you kind of just assume that they're humanoid until like they talk about like they can survive like extreme heat and all this other stuff. And you're just like, what? And they have like more than one leg or more than two legs or whatever. But in the show, they like kind of skirt around that by saying, "Oh, well, we're just looking like humans to you to make it easier for you." But in the books, they don't describe that shit at all.
Okay.
Yeah. The shit that threw me for a loop was when they so they have these things called, they basically send AIs to Earth to fuck around with our technology to make us
the
not advanced.
Soifon.
Yeah, Soifong, and just they describe how they created that, and I'm sitting here thinking, how the hell? Like I'm trying to picture them taking something and flatten it so much where they can build a computer on top of it and put it back to how it was. Like I mean, I don't remember if they talked about it in the show, but like the way that works is just I don't know how somebody can even think about that to throw it into a story, to be able to take an atom and just flatten it so fucking much that it can hold an entire AI life source on it, and then it's able to travel through time basically to get to a different planet in like matter of seconds. It's like that was creativity.
They don't explain it very much in the show. Like you kind of get the feeling of it like at the end because it's like surrounding like the planet sort of.
Yep.
But then they don't really explain like how they did it, and then like how they were doing like the. Did they explain like how they're doing like the number countdown and all that stuff?
No, not really.
Yeah, they explain it in the book like very well.
In the book they explain very well.
It's like basically what's happening.
It was magic.
So like the I think it's called Soifon or something. Or I'm pretty sure it's called Soifon.
It's Soifon. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's like this little like basically it's like the size of like an atom, and so like when they saw the countdown in their eyes, is basically this atom going back and forth like punching holes through their eye to see like a countdown. That's why it looked kind of weird in the show, like little dots, because like literally this atom thing just like shooting throughout their eye to like create the illusion of like a countdown timer. But it would do it so fast that your eye, because just like when you watch anything, you see it like the refresh rate is so high that you don't notice that it's really still images. Like the
thing can move like almost the speed of light, so your brain can't process it. It can just look like regular text and stuff like that. Even like the whole sky flickering was explained very well in the book.
Yeah.
Good shit. You guys want to wrap it for today, or?
Yeah, I'm good. It's fine. It's weird because I'm not drinking, so I have energy. It's nice.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm sober. I'm doing yoga and fucking still riding the bike and doing all that shit. It's great.
Good shit, man. That's what it's all about. New year, new you. Blue, what you got popping this week? God damn it.
Oh shit! What am I doing this week? I'm catching up on my anime still and my shows. Right now I'm catching up on Superman and Lois. No, Superman and Lois. Yeah, Superman and Lois. That was on the CW, which moved over to HBO. And that show's it's so good. Like the production value of that is HBO quality, even though it was being aired on the CW. Like the storyline, the background, the filming, the animation, like this and that is really well done. So I'll catch it up on that. Like I said, I caught up. I think to catch up on Demon Slayer. I think I'm 8 episodes behind right now. I'm watching Ronin Kenshin 2, which is it's a remake series of anime that I'll catch up on. I might be traveling to Pasadena, which I don't know, because Pasadena right now is on fire. It's part of the what's the name fire that's going on. So I don't know where that's if that's happening or not. But I'm definitely right now planning that trip down there. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Do you think?
Just living life. I know I got to do some stuff around the house, like, because I think I'm going to stay in the house for a little longer than I wanted to because of the interest rates. But, it is what it is. So I'll probably make some drastic changes to the Infinity base, actually paint the wall and put some shit up. So I'll have a background that's not white anymore. So that'll be nice, and I kind of rearrange my room and start reading my comics again, because I stopped my comics because like the guy that I usually get them from, he left the comic shop. So I was like, all right, you could just cancel it for now. But I have like a lot of comics in boxes that I have not read that I need to read. And it's like literally like 2 years worth of comics.
Goddamn.
catch up on. So, other than that, I got back into motorcycle riding. So I'm riding more now. I need to take it in for maintenance. Blue, you still got my other bike, right?
Yep.
Still sitting in the backyard. It's probably all fucked up, but it's okay.
I try to make sure it's not all checked up.
Oh, thank you. So, once my VA stuff gets through, that's priority for me is like getting that to like a shop, make sure it's good to go, and then riding it back down here. So
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, your jacket and like in the key is sitting inside my closet right now.
Oh, you have my jacket. I was wondering where my other jacket was.
Yeah, I think I do. Let me check and see.
It's an Icon jacket, right? Yeah, because I went to go. I bought another jacket because I was like, I had my old jacket, which is like an extra large, which on me it looks like I'm a little kid wearing a jacket, but I used to be that size. And so I bought another one, but it was for like a summertime because when I rode down here to San Diego, it was during the summer. Yeah, that is mine. Yeah, what size is that?
It's a large.
Okay, shit, it's still too big for me, but yeah. So I rode down in the summer and it was like 100 something degrees. So I got like a textile jacket that, so I wouldn't die. So I had to buy another jacket. And that fucking equipment's expensive, man. I got like a real quick funny story. I got a new helmet, which is like expensive, which is fine. But then I was trying to get some boots. I like getting city boots, which are like really nice boots. And so I got them on sale, but it was on sale in like Italy for like pretty much $200 off, only in my size. So I got them, ordered them, and then they got delivered. And then I looked, and it wasn't my house. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "It was in my complex though." And so I looked, and they put down like my address, but not the unit where I lived in because it's townhouses. Yeah. So I had to like literally go on like a treasure hunt to find my boots. So I found them. And I rang the doorbell, and there's a ring doorbell, and like nobody answered, and it's like, oh, you can just leave a message. So I left a message, like, hey, this is this is my package. I'm like, I'm not a porch pirate. I live like whatever unit I live in. Like, if you need to know more, let me know. But like, I'm not stealing this. I was like, look, hopefully you got a high resolution camera. This is my name on this. It's not yours. So then I came back, and then so I got the boots. I tried them on, and then they're really nice, fit me really nice, and then I couldn't get them off.
Oh shit!
First time since the breakup, I was like, I need another person, like to like help me with something, and so I had to like sit on my stairs to like get these boots off, to like use the stairs to like pull my boots off.
Goddamn.
But yeah, so that's my boot story.
Good shit though.
I need to get back into riding too. I miss riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, I need to fucking do the registration on that bike because the registration's up.
Oh yeah. Riding dirty.
Well, no, the yellow bike. My bike here is fine, but the yellow bike, I pay like because I always forget, and then they hit me in taxes. Like, if my taxes are just like, or through my my company, they'll hit me with a garnishment every year. So I'm up on my registration. So yeah, that's all I got.
Good shit. Man, I ain't doing. Oh, actually, I am hopefully meeting up with Kronos and the captain or chief or fire chief. I can't remember what we call him.
Hopefully soon to be the battalion captain. So
there you go.
He's got a test coming up.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll just meet up.
He's free because all the fires happened up down there.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. But hopefully we'll meet up this weekend and get some tacos and some iced tea.
I got to be selective. I got like water and then like something. I can't even have carbs, so whatever. I'll figure it out.
You can't do iced tea? Shit. Goddamn.
I could do like plain iced tea. That tastes like garbage.
Oh, yeah. It's an acquired taste.
I guess. You don't put sweetener in your iced tea?
Yeah, no shit. No sweetener.
Okay. Yeah.
Put a little salt in there.
Nah, I just use the urine from a really voluptuous. Not never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Puerto Rican mommy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's really all I got. I'm gonna enjoy some goddamn solo leveling and kicking it with my cousins. So that'll be nice. Nice to see y'all for the new year. It's been a minute, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Blue, take us out.
Shit. You didn't listen to the dangest podcast in the world, Black and Black Times Infinity.
Infinity.
You can find us anywhere on the web at BTI or Black and Black Times Infinity. You can check out our social. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can Google us. You'll find us at BTI. Check out our email set at bthenbti@gmail.com, and we can add you to our Discord server. It's a lot of fun. Like, we do a lot of dank stuff in there. We go live every Wednesday at 8:30ish
Yes.
PST
CP
time. Or
It's
CST time.
CP time.
Yeah. And with that, we are out of here. Later.
Peace.
Later, everybody. Thanks for watching.